Hey everyone! Today we're jumping into the explosive buddy cop action of Lethal Weapon, 1987. Starring Mel Gibson as the reckless Martin Riggs and Danny Glover as the by-the-book Roger Murtaugh, this film delivers thrilling action and sharp humor in equal measure. If you love high-energy 80s action flicks, don't forget to like and subscribe for more legendary movie throwbacks. From intense shootouts to hilarious banter, Lethal Weapon is the ultimate buddy cop classic. Mel Gibson, born in 1956, played the unpredictable yet skilled LAPD detective Martin Riggs in Lethal Weapon, 1987, at 31 years old, launching one of the most successful buddy cop franchises in film history. Already famous for Mad Max and Gallipoli, Gibson's mix of intensity, charm, and vulnerability made Riggs an iconic action hero. He reprised the role in 3 sequels from 1989 to 1998. Now 69, Gibson remains active in Hollywood as both an actor and director, with acclaimed works like Braveheart and Hacksaw Ridge. Danny Glover, born in 1946, portrayed veteran LAPD detective Roger Murtaugh in Lethal Weapon, 1987, at 41 years old, delivering the famous, "I'm too old for this" line that became a pop culture staple. Already respected for roles in Places in the Heart and The Color Purple, Glover brought warmth and gravitas to Murtaugh, balancing Mel Gibson's wild Riggs. He reprised the role in 3 sequels through 1998. Now 78, Glover continues acting, producing, and advocating for social justice and humanitarian causes worldwide. Gary Busey, born in 1944, played the ruthless mercenary Mr. Joshua in Lethal Weapon, 1987, at 43 years old, delivering a cold, menacing performance that made him a standout villain. Already acclaimed for his Oscar-nominated turn in the Buddy Holly story, 1978, Busey brought intensity and unpredictability to the role. He went on to appear in action hits like Predator 2, 1990, and Under Siege, 1992. Now 81, Busey remains a colorful figure in Hollywood, working in film, television, and reality shows. Mitchell Ryan, born January 11, 1934, in Cincinnati, Ohio, was an American actor known for his commanding presence in both film and television. In Lethal Weapon, 1987, at age 53, he played General Peter McAllister, the ruthless leader of a shadowy heroin smuggling operation and the film's primary antagonist. Ryan's career spanned decades, with roles in Dark Shadows, Dharma and Greg, and numerous films. He died on March 4, 2022, in Los Angeles, California, at age 88, from congestive heart failure. Tom Atkins, born in 1935, played Michael Hunsaker in Lethal Weapon, 1987, at 52 years old, portraying the ex-Vietnam comrade of Roger Murtaugh whose grief over his daughter's death drives the plot's early events. Known for his tough, authoritative presence, Atkins built a prolific career in genre films like The Fog, 1980, Escape from New York, 1981, and Halloween 3, Season of the Witch, 1982, as well as numerous TV roles. Now 89, he remains a beloved figure among horror and action fans, occasionally appearing at conventions. Darlene Love, born in 1941, played Trish Murtaugh, the supportive wife of Roger Murtaugh, in Lethal Weapon, 1987, at 46 years old, reprising the role in all 4 films of the franchise. Before acting, Love was already a celebrated singer, known for 1960s hits like He's a Rebel and her work with Phil Spector's Wall of Sound. She also appeared in films like Hairspray, 1988, and on TV shows such as New Girl. Now 84, Love continues to perform, record music, and make guest appearances, maintaining her status as both a music and screen icon. Tracy Wolf, born in 1960, played Rhiann Murtaugh, the eldest daughter of Roger and Trish Murtaugh, in Lethal Weapon, 1987, at 27 years old, returning for all 4 films in the franchise. Before her acting career, Wolf was a model signed with Ford Modeling Agency and appeared in several print ads. Apart from Lethal Weapon, her screen credits are limited, with guest roles on shows like The Cosby Show and In the Heat of the Night. Now 65, Wolf has largely stepped away from Hollywood, living a private life away from the spotlight. Jackie Swanson, born in 1963, portrayed Amanda Hunsaker, whose tragic death in the opening scene of Lethal Weapon, 1987, sets the film's events in motion. At 24 years old, Swanson delivered a brief but pivotal performance that became one of the movie's most memorable moments. Beyond this role, she is best known for playing Kelly Gaines, Woody Boyd's girlfriend, and later wife, on the sitcom Cheers from 1989 to 1993. She also appeared in shows like Matlock and Wings. Now 62, Swanson maintains a low profile, rarely appearing in public or on screen. Ebony Smith, born in 1978, played Carrie Murtaugh, the younger daughter of Roger and Trish Murtaugh, in Lethal Weapon, 1987, at just 9 years old, reprising the role in all 3 sequels. Before that, she appeared on popular TV series like The Jeffersons, Webster, and Family Matters. Smith also had voice roles, including on the animated series Pound Puppies. After leaving acting in the late 1990s, she pursued a career in music and nursing. Now 47, she keeps a private life away from Hollywood. Bill Kelmenson, who played the beat cop in Lethal Weapon, 1987, around his mid-30s, had a brief but memorable appearance in the film's early scenes. Beyond this role, he worked steadily as a character actor in both television and film, with credits in Lethal Weapon 3, 1992, Malcolm in the Middle, and NYPD Blue. Kelmenson later expanded into writing and directing, including the indie film Backstreet Dreams, 1990. Now in his early 70s, he remains active in creative projects, often behind the camera. Lisha Naff, who played Dixie in Lethal Weapon, 1987, at around 24 years old, portrayed the key witness whose testimony helps Riggs and Murtaugh connect pieces of the case. Before this, she was known for her role as Ensign Sonia Gomez in Star Trek: The Next Generation and appearances in Saint Elsewhere. She later gained cult fame for her role in Total Recall, 1990. In recent years, Naff has shifted toward journalism while occasionally acting. Now in her early 60s, she balances her media work with select creative projects. Damon Hines, who played Nick Murtaugh in Lethal Weapon, 1987, at about 11 years old, portrayed Roger Murtaugh's cheerful and good-natured son, appearing in all 4 films of the franchise. His role added warmth and family grounding to the action-heavy series. Outside of Lethal Weapon, Hines appeared in projects like Amazing Stories and Family Ties before stepping away from acting in the early 1990s. Now in his late 40s, he remains fondly remembered by fans for his part in one of cinema's most beloved buddy cop franchises. Thanks for watching. Lethal Weapon redefined the buddy cop genre with its perfect mix of action, comedy, and heart. Mel Gibson and Danny Glover's chemistry turned Riggs and Murtaugh into one of the most iconic duos in movie history. Which Lethal Weapon film is your favorite? Let us know in the comments. If you enjoyed this blast from 1987, remember to like, subscribe, and ring the bell for more unforgettable movie moments.